What's up, guys? Welcome to Zembaria. So today we're going to be talking about the time we went to Sunsplash as our 5th grade field trip. So I'm with my friend Bill. Say hi, Bill.
Hi. So the first part of the story was that our teacher said that we did this thing in our class where you had one state out of the 50 states to do one time a week, and if you didn't finish your states, you didn't get to go to Sunsplash. But this kid in our class didn't even he did like 14 states, and he still was able to go. When I was here working so hard, and I did 38 states in one day.
So it was a day we were going to the field trip. So we did not take the bus there for some reason. They said it was too expensive or something like that. So we had to walk for like 20 or 30 minutes all the way to Sunsplash. But thankfully our parents came to pick us up and drive us back home. So that was dope.
When we got there, we didn't get to go on the rides and stuff right when we got there because we had to put the what is it called, the wristbands on to know what group we were in. So we didn't get to go on the rides and stuff right away.
So when we got to Sunsplash, we went on all of the rides with me, Bill, Teddy, and Griffin.
So the first ride that we went on was, most of you probably don't know, but it's called the Twin Twisters, and it's this greenish, it's like a turquoise color and a purple. There's two water slides, and you can basically race your friend down it. It's a one-person ride, and you can basically race each other. So there was 4 of us, and we all raced, but me, Bill, I raced Griffin, and Teddy raced Ethan, and we saw that who can get down the fastest. I don't remember who won, but I just remember that we had a lot of fun.
So after that, we got 4 tubes for 1 person for each tube. So we put the tubes in the lazy river, and we all went around lazy river in like a circle twice. At first it was like really cold. It felt like it was freezing, but over time it just got warmer and warmer because we got used to it. So what we did is we connected all of the tubes together, and it just looks like one huge tube basically.
Okay, so after the lazy river, we went on one of the biggest rides there. It's called Riptide, and it's a 4-person ride. Some of you might have seen it when you're driving by Sunsplash, that really big green and blue ride near the castle. So Griffin and Ethan, they're like stronger than me and Teddy, so they carried most of it. And the tubes are really big and hard to carry on the 4-person ride. So yeah, and when we got to the top, the guy, so if you could choose if you wanted to go backwards or not. But the thing was that the 2 lightest people have to sit across from each other. So that means that me and Teddy have to sit across from each other. So that means that Teddy was going backwards down the first time, and the ride was pretty, it wasn't that scary because we've all been on it a lot, but it was really fun.
Well, it was scary for me because I've only been on it once before. We went on it like 10 times.
So after we went on Riptide twice because we had so much fun on the ride, we looked around the park. The park is really big, but we all knew that we all liked this ride. It was called Master Blaster, so we went on that ride next. The line was hecka long on the ride, but we still went on it. So when we went on it, Ethan was screaming the Season 9 air vents. I don't know why he was, but he was. And this was during Season 9 of Fortnite, so that's why he was yelling it. And after the ride, I mean, after we got off the ride, we went to the wave pool.
So towards lunchtime, we went to the wave pool. We met up with our chaperone. So he let us go to the wave pool. So we went all the way to the deep end of the wave pool. The waves were huge, and it was like 7 feet deep water. So no one basically could stand in that water unless if you're like Michael Jordan or something like that. So yeah, the wave pool is really fun. No one was wearing a life vest because everyone knew how to swim, so yeah.
So after we went in the wave pool, we had to eat, and then after we ate, we went on the, if you ever, Storm Rider, it's the big blue and yellow ride. If you ever pass Sunsplash, you probably could see it because it's at like the front. So we went on that ride, and we were Griffin and Ethan were carrying up the tube, and we had so much struggle with carrying it up that they accidentally let go, and the tube fell backwards on me and Teddy. So, yeah, that was not a good experience, and someone actually had to help us carry the tube up. And then when we got to the top of the ride, most of us have been on the ride a lot, so it wasn't that scary as it was the first time. So after we went on the ride, we went on the next ride.
So next we went onto Master Blaster again and into Dark Hole. So me and Aaron went on into Master Blaster, and then Teddy and Billy went into Dark Hole. So we raced each other, and we don't know who won, but we just know that it was really close to a tie, so yeah.
So after Dark Hole, we went on Riptide, but the difference was this time we went with Aaron, and last time we went with Griffin. So this time we went, it was not as hard to carry up the tube as last time, because we kind of got used to the weight, but it was still pretty difficult to carry it up. And we were carrying it up, and then when we got to the top, we had to sit lightest, so it was me and Teddy obviously sitting again because Aaron weighed more than both of us. So when we got up there, we went on the ride again, but this time I went backwards this time, and last time I didn't, but this time I went backwards. So I like going backwards more because it's more fun. But yeah.
So after that, we went on lots of other rides that we can't really remember that well. So we had like basically all of Sunsplash was fun. Nothing was boring. Nothing was like bad. So that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Peace!